Why saving money is making you poorer in Australia. For decades, Australians have been told the same rule. Save your money. Be responsible. Play it safe. It sounds sensible. It sounds disciplined. And in today's Australia, it's quietly destroying wealth. This isn't an opinion. It's maths. The illusion of growing money. If you look at your bank account today and see a higher balance than last year, it feels like progress. But money doesn't work in isolation. What matters is what that money can buy. In recent years, Australia has experienced inflation hovering around 4 to 5% at various points. Meanwhile, most savings accounts pay 1 to 2%, sometimes less. That gap is the problem. If your savings grow at 2% while prices rise at 5%, your money is shrinking in real terms, even though the number on the screen goes up. You're saving more dollars, but those dollars buy less. That's not growth, that's erosion. Inflation, the silent wealth killer. Inflation doesn't feel dramatic. It doesn't arrive with a warning letter. It just shows up quietly. Groceries cost more. Rent increases. Insurance premiums jump. Property prices move out of reach. The danger is that inflation punishes inactivity. When people say, "I'm waiting, I'm saving," what they're often doing is locking their money into an asset that is guaranteed to fall behind rising costs. Doing nothing feels safe, but financially, it's not neutral. It's a decision with consequences. Cash feels safe because it doesn't fluctuate day to day. There are no headlines, no volatility. But safety from volatility is not safety from loss. Cash is not immune to inflation. It is quietly taxed every year by rising prices. And the longer you hold it without a plan, the more purchasing power you surrender. In other words, cash doesn't scream when it loses value. It whispers. Saving is not a strategy. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people avoid. Saving money is not a long-term strategy. Saving is a holding position, not a destination. It's useful for emergencies, for short-term needs, for timing opportunities. But when saving becomes the end goal, it stops working. If your money is not growing faster than inflation, you are running on a treadmill that's moving backwards. At least cash is safe. Is it? This is the most common defense. But safe from what exactly? Cash is not safe from inflation, not safe from rising housing costs, not safe from lost opportunity. In Australia, no meaningful wealth has ever been built by hoarding cash long-term. Wealth has been built by owning productive assets, things that move with or ahead of inflation. Cash alone does neither. The Australian reality. Australia is a country where property prices trend upward over time. Costs rise consistently. Wages lag inflation. Waiting for certainty has never created opportunity here. Yet many people delay action, convinced that patience equals discipline. In reality, delay without direction is expensive. People miss the real rule. This is not about recklessness. It's not about gambling. It's not about chasing hype. It's about understanding one core rule. Money that doesn't grow faster than inflation is going backwards. Once you understand that, your decisions change. You stop asking, "How much can I save?" and start asking, "How do I stop my money losing value?" That's the real shift. Doing nothing feels responsible. It feels calm. It feels safe. But in today's Australia, doing nothing is still a decision. And it's one that quietly costs you every year. Saving money is important, but staying in savings without a plan is not safety. It's stagnation. Aussie Money Rules. Money doesn't reward comfort. It rewards understanding. Follow Aussie Money Rules, because playing it safe is no longer safe.